teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Leonard on the wing. Brooks defending. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
When you think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Stolen by Jackson. Leonard outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
That BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
At the line for the
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Zubac, screen. Three-pointer. Leonard, that one's good. Leonard's got 5 now.
Kawhi has really perfected that stroke, and he did not come into the league with that kind of skill or that kind of threat from the three-point line.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half in. Bain, the pass to Moran. Zubac with the steal. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Six to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim. Zubac's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. George outside. Zubac with a screen on Bain. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
Jackson outside. Back to Moran. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Out to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the
Inside.
first.
And stolen by Moran. Bain against George. Out to the right wing. Pass to Brooks. And there's the drive. Tipped. Now Bain. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Clippers in the lead. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Moran against Leonard. Moran, the pass to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Really good job by Reggie Jackson, just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Outside Morant. Takes it inside. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Pass to George. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Drops in the 3.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers ahead, up 5.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Morant against Jackson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Jackson against Zubats. Morris for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Here's Brooks. George with the block.
Oh, George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
From deep, Morant. And they get it back. Here's Brooks. Soft touch off the glass. Brooks has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys. He understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point. Morant against Jackson. Payne with a screen on Jackson. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Morant against Jackson. Pass to George. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Jackson finds Morris.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's a minute 54 left in the half. Here's Jackson. Another shot. Here's Adams. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Zubac. Morris on the wing. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Marcus Morris Sr.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Morant, the pass to Adams. Can't hit from in close.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Leonard against Brooks. Back to Leonard. To the inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. George for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Memphis, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Jackson against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The kick out to Morris. Back to George. Stolen by Jackson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Jackson against Bain. Here's George. Out to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
It's a great touch from the swingman as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
From deep, Bain. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Clippers. 24. The Grizzlies. 18.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Memphis, Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Jackson against Morant. Pass to George. Zubac screen to the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Jackson down low, guarded by Morris. Adams, the pass to Bain. Adams with a screen on George. From deep, Bain fires in the triple. Bain's got 10 points in the game.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Leonard against Brooks. Leonard passes to Jackson. Here's Bain. Here he goes. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. Back to Jackson. And the the dunk by Jackson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Morris, a screen on Brooks. Leonard for three. No luck on that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Clippers ball.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Out to Leonard. Shot on the wing. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers trail. Jackson outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to George.
Third quarter.
From behind the arc. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Bain. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. In transition, here they come. Oh, stolen by Morant. Outside Bain. Now here's Jackson. Outside for Morant. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Morant against Jackson. George outside. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Ja Morant picks one up.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
And Leonard drops them both. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, you respect the decision-making from him out there.
George passes to Jackson. Leonard right side. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the
At
points.
the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
And Bain drops them both.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Leonard on the wing. Morris outside. George for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Desmond Bain getting it done for the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And he lobs it up top. Down low. Here's Adams. There's the block. kick out to Morris. Pass to Jackson. Here's Zubac. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Bain, defended by Jackson. And here's Morant outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to George. Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Zubac. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And here's Brooks. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Well, just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Moran against Jackson. Jackson outside. Into the lane. And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Pass to George. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Jackson, pass to Morris. George, right side. Goes up at the elbow. No good. A bit long that time. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Moran against Jackson. Leonard for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Brooks to the inside. Jackson outside to halt the run. Back to Zubac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And Zubac drops them both. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Grizzlies.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Leonard. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road.
The Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. So the Clippers win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Edwards. Pulls it up. And that one's good. Towns.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here is Russell. Fires for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Here's Jackson. Pass to George. Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Kept alive, and Gobert kicks to Edwards. Russell with a wide open look. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Now here's Prince. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Prince with a nice move.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
To the inside, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Here's Jackson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Jackson passes to Zubac to stop the drought. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Now, here is Russell. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Jackson against Russell. Outside, George. For three. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's Russell with the three. It's hauled in by George. Leonard against Edwards. Morris inside. Towns with the defensive effort.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers, Houston.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Jackson kicks to George. The tray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Prince with it. Outside, Towns. The pass to Edwards. Paul George with the steal. And there's the drive. Morris passes to George. Here is Edwards. 6 points for him. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, that's you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. With the clock winding down. The 3. Kicks it out to Prince. Dishes to Towns. Tries yet again. Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Russell.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
They get the rebound. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. Passes it to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. He gets hauled in by Paul George. Clippers trail by 16. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, George. Prince against Leonard. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
Slam dunk city, Paul George. With the big time throwdown there.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For 3, Edwards. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
George with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thank you, David, for that interview. And
Your Clippers, 9. The Timberwolves, 25.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now, here is Russell. He has 6. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And here's George for 3. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Here's Jackson after Taurean Prince's bucket. Pass to George. Spins. Clock at 6. Gobert with the block. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Inside. And there's Paul George on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Leonard with the steal. Got a piece of it. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And George with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here is Russell after the Clippers pick up 2. Outside, Towns shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Towns with the steal. Now Prince. 7 points in the game. Fires the 3. George against Edwards. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Fires for three. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now Morris. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. To end the drought. He can't get that one. George with the defensive effort. Jackson passes to Leonard. And stolen by Prince. To the middle. Leonard with the steal. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. From deep, George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving the scoring right now.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock. Let's hit 5 from 18. No good off the back of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And stolen by Russell. Drops in the breakaway layup. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The 6'9" wingspan of Russell reaches, picks it clean, then there he goes off to the races.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Russell. Pulls from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Edwards with it. Prince outside. 4 on the shot clock. From deep.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Prince's shot is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Leonard kicks to George. Morris outside. George against Edwards. Near the 3-point line, it's Morris. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Russell against Jackson. The pass to Towns. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive, Minnesota.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Edwards looking it over, and he makes good on the layup.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Russell against Jackson. Outside, George. Zubats with the screen for George. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17-point lead, their biggest. It's Edwards on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Towns against Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Russell going inside. 2 points. That one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Jackson finds George. Zubats a screen on Edwards. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Inside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. They need this. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance
For the Timberwolves.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for D'Angelo Russell.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
On the wing, George. Leonard on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Morris. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Zubats. Goes up again. Morris, no good. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Prince misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. The shot by George, no good. Prince wide open. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Greg.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. In the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Russell. The Grizzlies making their last shot. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. Outside for Russell. Clock at 6. Towns a screen on Morant. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
The 3 from Russell. Again, Russell missing. And here are the Grizzlies.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Elbow shot on the way. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Bain against Edwards. Gobert sinks that one from the post.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Bain against Russell. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. For 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And here's Edwards outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Pass to Jackson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. Adams, the pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Edwards finds Towns. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson outside. Outside Bain. Back to Jackson. Top of the key. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Bain. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And he gets the bucket. Edwards has got 5 now.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Adams a screen. And there's the lob. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, the New Zealander shows a little hops on the alley-oop.
The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Over Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Off target with the three. Towns down low, guarded by Bain. The shot by Towns, no good. Russell against Bain. Jackson on the wing. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll return shortly.
The Timberwolves. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Edwards. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Morant, pass to Brooks. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Russell from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside Morant. There's the triple. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Towns can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. From deep, Bain. Offensive rebound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many.
Oh, my God! Look out below! Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Brooks outside. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Jackson.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Back to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fades. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
On the wing, Bain, guarded by Russell. Fires the 3. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Prince. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Russell against Morant. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Fires top of the key, and he hits the jumper. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morant against Russell. Towns for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Bane with it. Oh, there's the alley.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime.
19. The Timberwolves. 17.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at small forward. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5, and here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Russell against Morant. Oh, Adams with the block. The open shot by Brooks. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Towns. And here's Edwards outside. They get it again. And they'll get another chance. Here's Prince. And stolen by Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson finds Bane. From outside the arc. The shot won't fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Out left to the wing. Here's Prince, guarded by Bane. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. For the lead. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Here's Prince, guarded by Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Towns against Brooks. And here's Morant outside. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Brooks, the pass to Bane.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Russell up top, pounded by Morant. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Bane. The three. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches a three. He buries it from 3. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Here's Adams. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play.
That shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies up 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. From deep, Morant. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Outside Edwards. Goes back up. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Up Up top, Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Clock at 4. And he lobs it up. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Here's Prince, defended by Jackson. Towns for 3. He drops it from range.
Well, this ability of Karl-Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Desmond Bain.
I love when Karl-Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
And so Towns nails them both.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Here's Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson finds some space. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Here's Edwards. Here's Prince. Guarded by Bain. Pass to Russell. And stolen by Morant. Going all the way to the rack. Ahead. The finish. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gobert with it. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
Gobert is so competitive, doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. The rebound by the Timberwolves. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's Memphis for the 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Towns. Got it.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns, the look of a superstar.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Looking to get it going, and stolen by Gobert.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Towns. Tries again. The kick out to Edwards. Laces one from 3.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And So it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. That was an incredible night.
score 6-3.
Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. The Clippers shooting their first free throw this game. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Bain. The Clippers grab the miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Morant kicks to Brooks. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, it's Bain. Here's Adams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to George. Zubac with it. Outside for Jackson. To halt the run. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. And the shot is long.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. That 3 off the mark. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Jackson. The Clippers getting the bucket. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
It's Jackson with the drive. Nobody near George. Off target with his 3. Memphis leading by 4. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Bain against George. On the wing, Morris. George against Bain. Here's Zubac. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here's Morant with the drive.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Outside, George. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Leonard against Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead.
On your defense.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading by 8. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Jackson. And it's Morant missing. Clippers trail by 8. George dishes to Morris. Morant comes with the double team. On the wing, George. Brooks covering. And George kicks to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And finished up by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Takes it out to Leonard. Morris, left side. To the middle. Morant comes with the double team. Morris finds Jackson. Fires it up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks with it. Leonard picks him up. And he dunks it down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Leonard against Brooks. Leonard attacking. Jackson has the open look. Trains the three-pointer. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked: confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 7. Outside, George. Great D that time from Bane. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Bane against George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside Jackson. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Zubac. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Back to Bane. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hand.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Now here's Jackson. Outside for George. 1:29 left in the second quarter. And here's Morris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead early. Jackson misses. Clippers trail by 9. Down low. And George with the stuff.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Morant kicks to Brooks. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Memphis moving it around. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Offensive rebound. Brooks against Leonard. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Bain. That one off the back iron and out. And he drives in. Off target at the rim. There's Jackson with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Your Grizzlies, 21. The Clippers, 14.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Count it.
Just like his pop, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. He can't let that happen.
Now here's Wall. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now here's Powell. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Takes a 3. The shot by Powell, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Bain, and he bangs it home with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Covington passes to Wall. Count that one. Wall's got his first points of the game.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Out to Morant. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Bain with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And here is Powell. After the 3-pointer from Desmond Bain. Coffey passes to Wall. Into the lane. Powell, no one around him. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. There's the lob to Adams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Jones against Wall. The pass to Tillman. Oh, and he knocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Emphatic points from Covington. Dunks and threes, baskets every team needs. That's what Robert brings to the table.
Now here's Jones. And that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Ball against Jones. Wall dishes to Batum. And Jones sends it back. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Green passes to Tillman. Here's Conchar. On the wing, Green. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's Coffey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Wall. To the left side wing. Fires from 18. And they pick up 2.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Passes it to Aldama. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. Clippers trail by 12. And here's Wall. Out left to the wing. Coffey passes to Pop. And here's Covington from the arc. Green with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Wound up there for Clark. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Tyus Jones. Green is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Jones. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. And Morris throws it down.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Jones against Jackson. Jones the pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. A beautiful reverse layup. Jones has got his first 2 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Out to Morris. From downtown. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Jackson outside. George. Back to Leonard. Feeds to Jackson. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bombed up there for Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Out to Morris. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside for Jackson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And that's going to be a travel. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Morris with the screen for George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lobbed up there for Clark. He feeds it to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Up high to stop the alley.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jared knows what to do.
Morant against Jackson. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. No good from Clark. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. To end the cold streak. Good on the triple.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Memphis.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jaren Jackson.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
George gets it down to single digits.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant looking around. And the rejection by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And here's Leonard from three. They get it again. And the dunk by Zubats.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. Now here's George. Leonard right side. 5 on the clock. Jack's up at 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Now Edwards. Beyond the arc. Over to the wing. Towns passes to Edwards. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Stolen by Russell. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Morris for 3. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. From deep. Paul George pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jackson outside. Here's George. Jackson on the wing. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Leonard against Russell. Pass to Towns. Spins. Back to Russell. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson, the pass to George. Back to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Jackson outside. To end the drought. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Prince. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Leonard outside. Now here's Morris. George for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Towns passes to Edwards. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's tipped. Jackson outside. Out to Leonard. It's deflected.
Torian Prince saying, not on my watch. Spectacular D.
Morris passes to George. And the Clippers miss again.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. Zubats into the lane. Oh, they need this. And it's good on the lay-in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
With 1 on the clock.
Tremendous defense. Reggie has the quickness to stay on the ball and the long reach to effect.
There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Here's Russell. Not going to go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard outside. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Jackson outside. Morris outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by George. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Leonard finds George. And here's Zubac. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Zubac has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jackson. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
The Timberwolves trail.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Gets another look. Russell against Jackson. Towns passes to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Brents. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Jackson outside. Pass to George. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Prince. George defending. Edwards with it. A minute for... Oh,
wow! He went way up. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Leonard outside. Pass to George. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Right side, Russell. Shoots over Jackson. Pulls up on the wing. Prince with the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Leonard for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's George.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
And get ready for the Jabberwockies!
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards against George. And they get it back. Towns for 3. Edwards, great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Clippers trail. And here's George. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to Leonard. Takes the 3. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Leonard outside. Pass to George. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it. 9 points in the game. With the crossover. It's rebounded by Zubats. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Leonard for 3. Jackson, the pass to George. Off target from the baseline. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And stolen by Leonard. Morris outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Edwards can't hit. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
George passes to Jackson. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Minnesota in the lead. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Takes a 3. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
To the inside, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Wall's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Edwards against George. McDaniels from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wall, the pass to Zubats. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Zubats has got 6 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Towns. 1:27 left in the third quarter here. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Wall. George, right side. To the wing, right side. Zubac passes to George. And Gobert with a block. Outside McDaniels. Oh, George with a steal. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Morris on the wing. The 3 is up. And again, no good by the Clippers. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. George outside. Morris finds George. Back to Morris. The 3 is up. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Zubats. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Give him 8.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Russell from deep three-point land. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The team. time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. Shot by Leonard, no good. And here's Minnesota now. Three-point lead. Here's Russell. The shot misses, and it's the Clippers the other way. And he's gone for the lob. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
The three from Russell on target from range. Russell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Wall. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Pass to George. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. So it's Minnesota now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Russell into the lane. Over Wall. Stolen by Wall. In transition, here come the Clippers. Morris for three. And the Clippers miss again. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 27% for today's game. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's a one-on-one situation. Wall finds Leonard. Back to Wall. Pass to George. Looking to get back on track. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his sixth rebound on the night. Going inside, and it's powered home by Towns.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
Ball, the pass to Morris. Over Towns. Here's George. Pass to Zubats. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, man, he's got a great combination. Plenty of length and a soft touch from close range.
To the paint. Ooh, Morris with a steal. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. George passes to Morris. Right side Wall. Stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
It sure does.
Pass to George. Leonard outside. The three. Drains the triple. Leonard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
A minute and a half left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. That one's wide left. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Leonard outside. Back to Wall. Lets the three fly. And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubats. That's his first foul of the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now Russell. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Edwards. This one for three. Towns finds Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards. Now Los Angeles with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Wall, the pass to George. Morris outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard right side. The pull-up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. McDaniels against Leonard. Down low. It's tipped. Inside. Count it!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
Who say does that star-spangled
Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams at the 5, roaming the paint. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. From past the arc. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Bane kicks to Brooks. That's tipped and stolen by Prince. Brooks against Russell. Inside, it's deflected. Gobert can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now, here is Russell, following the miss by John Morant. Tries again. Towns wide open. They grab their own miss. Outside Edwards. Prince outside. No good with the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Now, here's Bane. Morant left side. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bane, beyond the arc.
Boy, excellent play that time on defense. Got him off balance a little bit and forced the turnover.
And Edwards with the stuff.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Now here's Brooks. Right side Bane. Brooks against Gobert. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Bane.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
2 minutes.
Here's Russell. Prince against Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota in the lead. Russell feeling it out a bit. Towns. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Morant for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards drives in. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Gobert against Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. 6 to shoot. Adams trying to free himself up. Morant's with the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lobs it up there for Brooks. So they take the lead.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Here's Prince, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Prince, the pass to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Outside Jackson. Out to Brooks. Takes the three. No good on that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's Jackson. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Russell against Morant. Prince kicks to Edwards. Over Bane. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Morant finds Jackson. Now here's Adams. Here's Brooks. And stolen by Prince. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Towns. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Adams trying to free himself up. And he can't jam it through. For Minnesota, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Kicks it out to Prince. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Bane. Edwards defending. Bane, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And it's Morant missing for Minnesota. They've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. The drive by Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. Yeah, good job to take it right at.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at opportunity. Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Towns for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 4 to shoot. Brooks finds Morant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's Russell. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Here's Gobert. Outside, Towns. With the second effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brooks with no one around. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. And here's Prince outside. Towns with the bucket.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat. One of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 26. The Grizzlies, 15. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Morant passes to Brooks. Looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot.
No good on the second free throw.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Towns for 3. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Morant outside. And the pass to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Bain. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Brooks on the wing. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Oh, here's Edwards. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Feeds it to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Russell kicks to Towns.
Gobert trying to get open, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Morant passes to Jackson. Passes to Adams. Towns with the steal. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooks dishes to Morant. At the tip, and it's Adams on the follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Russell against Morant. Here's Edwards. And Adams sends it back. And he gets it back. Gobert with a wide open look. They get it back. Left side, Towns. A 3-ball. And Russell puts up a deep 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Morant outside. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Russell. Jackson misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 5. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Brooks. He has 6. Outside for Jackson. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And they'll get another chance. Puts up a 3. Brooks misses. And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. It's stolen by Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Gobert with the block. Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards. Perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Pass to Bain. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 16. Russell with it. Now defended by Bain. Poked away. It's stolen by Adams. Edwards against Brooks. Backed in off the glass.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Outside, Russell. From deep three-point range, Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Bane. Knocks down the three ball. Bane's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Russell passes to Towns. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks against Prince. Outside, Bane. Adams with the screen on Edwards. To the inside. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Adams.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Oh, here's Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
Outside, Edwards. For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Brooks dishes to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
So he comes up empty at the line. Minnesota leading by 9. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Towns. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. Here's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play. Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Has to go Bear. There's the dish to Towns. He kicks it to Russell. Back to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Prince. Offensive rebound. Outside, Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for me.